जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज का जो हमारा लेक्चर है वो है एएस इकोनॉमिक्स। और एएस इकोनॉमिक्स में जो टॉपिक है वो है करंट अकाउंट बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट। बेसिकली बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट के ना थ्री कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं: करंट अकाउंट दैट इज इंक्लूडेड इन एएस, कैपिटल अकाउंट एंड फाइनेंशियल अकाउंट। सो फाइनेंशियल अकाउंट एंड कैपिटल अकाउंट्स आर द पार्ट ऑफ A2 economics, but current account is included in AS economics. So what is balance of payment? Balance of payment shows all the record of economic transaction between one country and rest of the world. It shows the record of all the transactions. I think here it's mentioned all the transactions or economic transaction in which money is involved between one country and rest of the world. So what does this mean? देखें, हम एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं एंड वी आर इम्पोर्टिंग। ठीक है, ये दो ट्रांजेक्शन्स हैं। फॉर इम्पोर्ट वी आर पेइंग, फॉर एक्सपोर्ट्स दे आर पेइंग। सो देयर इज जस्ट लाइक एक इनफ्लो है और एक आउटफ्लो है। दीज आर इकोनॉमिक ट्रांजेक्शन। सो यू आर एडिंग द इन एंड यू आर सब्ट्रैक्टिंग द आउटफ्लो। सो इसे कहते क्या है? क्रेडिट आइटम और डेबिट आइटम। तो ये जो इकोनॉमिक्स है उसमें क्रेडिट आइटम मीन्स इनफ्लो प्लस एंड डेबिट आइटम इज माइनस फ्रॉम द बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट। सो यहाँ पे डेफिनेशन है, कंट्री balance of payment is the record of all the economic transaction between the resident of the country जैसे पाकिस्तान है and residents in other countries like the rest of the world. The balance of payment accounts consist of current account, capital account and financial account. ये मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ। सो करंट अकाउंट में कौन सी ट्रांजेक्शन्स इंक्लूडेड होंगी? सो अब ये तो बात आपको समझ आ गई कि जो करंट अकाउंट है इट विल इंक्लूड सम इकोनॉमिक ट्रांजैक्शंस। सो इकोनॉमिक ट्रांजैक्शंस में कौन कौन सी ट्रांजैक्शंस आएंगी करंट अकाउंट के अंदर? तो इसमें आ जाएगा इंपोर्ट एंड एक्सपोर्ट्स ऑफ गुड्स। सो इसे कहेंगे ट्रेड इन गुड्स। और इसे विजिबल आइटम भी कहेंगे बिकॉज आपके पास फिजिकल एग्जिस्टेंस रखने वाली चीजें, टीवी, क्लॉथ, यू कैन जस्ट लाइक नेम। आप क्रिकेट का बैट भी जा रहा है तो, और गेमिंग कंसोल आ रहा है, कार्स आ रही हैं, दीज इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट ऑफ दीज थिंग्स, इवन एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट्स, ये गुड्स में आ गए। ट्रेड इन सर्विसेज का जो रिकॉर्ड है, ऑल इनफ्लोज एंड आउटफ्लोज, ऑल एक्सपोर्ट एंड इंपोर्ट ऑफ सर्विसेज आर इनविजिबल आइटम। शिपिंग, टूरिज्म, बैंकिंग, इंश्योरेंस, ये सब के सब इंक्लूडेड इन द ट्रेड इन द सर्विसेज। नेक्स्ट इज प्राइमरी इनकम एंड सेकेंडरी इनकम। तो प्राइमरी इनकम में क्या आएगा और सेकेंडरी में क्या आएगा? प्राइमरी इनकम इंक्लूड्स इनकम इन द फॉर्म ऑफ प्रॉफिट, इंटरेस्ट, डिविडेंड्स अर्न ऑन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट अब्रॉड। अब ये क्या सीन है? लेट्स सपोज पाकिस्तानी फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शंस जो बाहर काम कर रहे हैं, दे आर अर्निंग प्रॉफिट, इंटरेस्ट एंड डिविडेंड्स। डिविडेंड्स कहते हैं रिटर्न ऑन शेयर्स। ठीक है। एंड डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट अब्रॉड, अगर पाकिस्तानी सिटीजन ने कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट बाहर की है उससे जो रिटर्न आ रहा है। एंड फॉरेन अर्निंग्स ऑन investment in the country. For example, dividends paid in foreign shares by residents in the country appears as credit item. Let's suppose पाकिस्तान में जो क्रेडिट आइटम यानी प्लस आइटम आएगा या इनफ्लो आएगा, वो होगा द अर्निंग अर्न अब्रॉड एंड सेंडिंग बैक टू पाकिस्तान। एंड इफ फॉरेनर्स आर सेंडिंग मनी बैक टू देयर होम कंट्री, तो वो डेबिट आइटम हो जाएगा यानी आउटफ्लो हो जाएगा। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट इज सेकेंडरी इनकम। तो सेकेंडरी इनकम में क्या क्या इनकॉर्पोरेट होगा? सेकेंडरी इनकम इंक्लूड्स पेमेंट मेड एंड रेसिप्ट्स received from which there is no corresponding exchange of goods and services. So इनफ्लो और आउटफ्लो हो रहा है मनी का, बट कोई गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज इनफ्लो आउटफ्लो नहीं हो रहा। इसमें कौन सा होगा? गवर्नमेंट टू गवर्नमेंट लोन आ गए। ठीक है, सम कोई इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है वो कोई एड दे देती हैं। ठीक है। अच्छा, इट ऑल्सो इंक्लूड्स वर्कर्स रेमिटेंसेज, दिस इज ट्रांसफर ऑफ मनी फ्रॉम पीपल वर्किंग अब्रॉड। तो ये बात है। सो दिस इज व्हाट वी आर शोइंग हियर। अब करंट अकाउंट जो है उसको आप क्या कर सकते हैं? करंट अकाउंट बैलेंस क्या होगा? करंट अकाउंट बैलेंस इज व्हेन इनफ्लो इज इक्वल टू आउटफ्लो, बट व्हेन देयर इज डेफिसिट, व्हेन देयर इज सरप्लस, तो क्या होगा? व्हेन देयर इज डेफिसिट, इट मींस योर आउटफ्लोज आर मोर, योर पेमेंट्स आर मोर। ठीक है, your payments are 100 and your receipts, your inflows are 80, तो आपको 20 का डेफिसिट हो रहा है, तो यू आर रिसीविंग मनी 80 एंड यू आर पेइंग 100, ये माइनस है या प्लस है, तो ये -20 है, दिस इज करंट अकाउंट डेफिसिट. एंड current account surplus, when your credit items are more and debit items are less, when your inflow is more and outflow is less. Next, so what are the causes of deficit? Why payments are more? Why inflows are less and outflows are more? There are three main reasons: one, two, and three. Simple reason तो ये होगा, आप कहोगे सर imports more है and exports are less. ये simplest reason है. But यहाँ पर आ जाएगा reason: growing domestic economy. Country is growing, ठीक है, country is growing. Whenever country is growing, country needs more imports and less export capabilities होती हैं. So growing domestic economy, import more, export less. Second, declining economic activity with trading partner. Let's suppose रशिया और यूक्रेन की वॉर हो गई, ठीक है जी. पाकिस्तान वाज एक्सपोर्टिंग टू बोथ कंट्रीज, रशिया को भी और यूक्रेन को भी. अब बिकॉज ऑफ वॉर इन both countries, they are not importing from us. So that is the reason, okay, if there is a problem in in trading partner, either in terms of war or something else, so their import will reduce, our export will fall, हमारा deficit हो जाएगा. Last, structural problems. The main reasons why our exports are less and imports are more, like हमारी productivity low है, education low है, टेक्नोलॉजी एंड इनोवेशन का लेवल लो है, हाई इन्फ्लेशन है, आवर प्रोडक्ट्स आर एक्सपेंसिव एंड आवर एक्सचेंज रेट इज ओवर वैल्यूड. दिस ऑल आर माइट बी और पॉसिबल रीजंस. सो इसमें कोई भी एक पॉइंट हो सकता है और ऑल पॉइंट्स हो सकते हैं. ओवर वैल्यूड एक्सचेंज रेट मीन्स आवर थिंग्स will become expensive for foreigners, so they will not buy from us. So these are the things. Next चलते हैं. So causes of current account surplus. So surplus में क्या होगा? Like your inflows are more and outflows are less now. So this is, अब वो क्या था, तीन headings वो reverse हो जाएंगी यहाँ पे. First क्या था उधर, growing domestic economy. अब यहाँ पर क्या है, declining domestic economy. When economy is in recession, पाकिस्तान की economy is recession, they will import less. When they will import less, our deficit will be down because we are importing fewer raw materials. Okay, we need fewer capital goods and machines. Second, now good thing, now good point is trading partner is giving us more orders. Trading partner is in good condition, economic activities in boom in with trading partner. So trading partner हमसे ज्यादा import कर रहा है, like Pakistani export will rise in this case. Third, structural problem था वहां से यहाँ structural advantages है. Like what? Good education, high level of investment, innovation, low inflation, low exchange rate. Low exchange rate means Pakistani products are cheaper for foreigners. So all this will lead to current account surplus. Next. So what are the consequences of these imbalances in current account? ठीक है, तो whenever you have surplus, so surplus means your inflows are more and outflows are less. Your dollars are coming in more and going out less. It will improve your currency position और आपका exchange rate improve हो जाएगा. One, your exchange rate will appreciate very soon. Second, आपके country में demand pull inflation हो जाएगा, ठीक है. Third, आपकी unemployment fall कर जाएगा. Fourth, आपका GDP increase हो जाएगा. ये basic reasons. So if you can see this paragraph, current account deficit allows the residents of the country to consume more. Acha, okay. So if you are facing current account deficit, it means you are living beyond your means. Like you are importing more, ठीक है, your living standard will be high. Second, it might be thought that a current account surplus is always beneficial as it involves country earning more than its spending. However, it means that countries' residents are not enjoying a high standard of living because there is a possibility that there are restrictions on imports. This is what. Further, I told you that exports comes with inflation as well. So this is the end of the topic that is known as current account. Now we will go to the second topic that is known as exchange rate. So here you go. Okay. So, so usually exchange rate और current account balance of payment linked होते हैं topic wise ना. So case study में भी आ जाता है इधर से topic. So what is exchange rate? Exchange rate is price of one currency in terms of another country's currency. Let's suppose Pakistan का exchange rate $1 is equal to 280 rupees. This is our exchange rate. So with real, one real around 78 rupees. ठीक. So this is exchange rate when one currency, how one currency is converted into another currency. This is known as exchange rate. The foreign exchange rate is the price of one currency in terms of another country's currency. There is a price of domestic currency in terms of foreign currency. Easy peasy. ठीक है. तो इंडियन रुपीज में उसने क्या बताया? लेट सपोज $1 is equal to 50 Indian rupees. This is exchange rate with India, and I have given you the exchange rate with Pakistani currency. So there are three types of exchange rate determination method: floating, fixed, and managed floating. In AS, you have first method, that is floating exchange rate. What is floating exchange rate? When exchange rate is determined by the forces of demand and supply of currencies. Demand and supply of currencies means market forces. When market forces decide about the exchange rate, that is known as floating exchange rate or flexible exchange rate. So it means there are two forces: one is demand for currency, other is supply of currency. So here you go. अभी मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं. देखो, this is demand curve, just like a normal demand for a product. यहाँ ये this is demand for dollar. This is price of dollar in terms of rupees. So why we demand dollar? पाकिस्तान में हम demand for dollar क्यों करेंगे? We want to import. We want to invest abroad. We want to go for education and health abroad. Very simple. Demand for dollar. Okay, we want to pay for import. We want to go for education and health. We want to invest abroad. This is what demand for dollar. So from where supply of dollar will come in Pakistan? So it can be through exports, through inward investment of MNCs. If people are coming for tourism in Pakistan, this will increase the supply of dollar towards Pakistan. Easy. This is what the demand and supply means. He has shown here supply of dollar, yeah, price of dollar in pounds. So this is supply of dollar. This is demand for dollar, but he has taken pound के साथ value. You know that £1 is approximately equal to $2. So here he has shown the price of dollar in pound, and this is quantity of dollar he has already shown. Okay. अब देखो, exchange rate is determined where supply is equal to demand. चलें ऐसे करते हैं, ये ही ले लेते हैं. This is the equilibrium. Okay, this is the equilibrium, initial equilibrium. So this can be assume कर लेते हैं कि this is just like $2 per pound, and you are at point E. And what happens? Supply of dollar fell. Supply of dollar fell. अच्छा, अब आपको पता है क्या? The topic is floating exchange rate. अब floating exchange rate में दो important topic होते हैं: appreciation and depreciation. Appreciation means increase in the value of the currency. Depreciation means decrease in the value of currency. It's very easy. The value of any currency will rise whose demand is high or whose supply is less. Supply is less or demand is more, currency will be appreciated. Vice versa, how currency will decrease in value? Depreciation. Demand is low or either supply is high. Now you can see, if supply fell, डॉलर की सप्लाई फेल हो जाती है तो डॉलर की वैल्यू हाई हो जाएगा. नाउ डॉलर कैन गेट मोर पाउंड्स. ओके डोकी, आगे चलते हैं. नेक्स्ट, He has again explained here depreciation and appreciation. I have already explained you. Now, if the supply increase, decrease in the value. I've told you very simple rule. If supply is high for dollar, dollar has low value. If demand is low for dollar, dollar has low value. So this is appreciation and depreciation. आपने read कर लेना. It's very basic. Depreciation means decrease in the value of the currency. Appreciation increase in the value of currency. Okay. Causes of changes in the floating exchange rate. What are the reason that currency will appreciate and depreciate? अभी मैंने आपको बताया demand and supply. So demand for currency will rise if a higher value of exports is being sold. More exports may sold if the country's relative inflations are falling. So if your exports are high, it means people will pay in your currency if you are a developed country. So your currency's demand will increase. Foreigners may buy more of the currency if they wish to purchase shares in countries' firms due to country's economic prospects improving. So if country is economically developing, people will buy your currency. This is what that is. If your interest rate is high, if your interest rate is high in your country, people will come and invest in your country. Hot money flow. Your currency value will increase. Otherwise, it will decrease. So, foreign firms may purchase a greater value of the currency in order to set up branches in the country. If MNCs are coming in your country, they will buy your currency value will rise. While an increase in the demand for currency will push up its price, an increase in the supply will cause different. If supply of currency rise, its value will fall, obviously. So impact of exchange rate changes. So if the exchange rate is depreciated, what will happen? If the value of your currency fall, your your value, if the currency value has decreased, like depreciated, our prices will become cheaper. Our product will become cheaper for foreigners. देखो बहुत simple सी example है. Let's suppose $1 is equal to 100 rupees. Previously, पीटर जो है वो $1 पे करके पाकिस्तानी 100 रुपीज की प्रोडक्ट बाय कर लेता था. Now, due to depreciation, $1 is equal to 200. Now, Peter will actually paying $1, but he's getting 200 worth of products, assuming that inflation has not changed. So, इससे क्या होगा? Export boost करेगा. Export boost होने से क्या होगा? Aggregate demand rise करेगा. Your GDP will rise. Your unemployment will fall. However, a bit inflation will come. This is what increase in exports. And depreciation is vice versa. Depreciation, oh sorry, depreciation is this AD rise, and I have told you that price level will increase, GDP will increase, unemployment will fall. So impact of appreciation is vice versa. What will happen when appreciation will occur? By the way, appreciation होगा तो अगर पहले $1 is equal to 200 था, now $1 is equal to 100 rupees, our product will become expensive for foreigners. So our export will fall, import will rise, deficit will increase, GDP will fall, unemployment will rise, mentioned here. So economic recession हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. So AD will definitely fall. So impact of appreciation on domestic inflation, it will fall. Why? Because AD is falling from point A to point B. GDP is falling, unemployment is rising, and price level is falling. I told you, due to appreciation, unemployment will rise. So this is the end of the chapter, which name is exchange rate and its impact. So see you in next video. Allah Hafiz.